speaking of people that should be kicking caboose and kicking some ass, we are going to do, give me a second. Whoop. We are going to do Free Agent Blitz. What is Free Agent Blitz, you ask?
What is it?
We're going to list off wrestlers that are free agents from most likely WWE. I didn't read the list, but most likely WWE.
They are.
And we are going to say where they should go. And if they work as hard as Cardona, they'll fucking make it. Anyone that has a little bit of talent that works as hard as Cardona will fucking make it. So let's go down the list where we think they should go and where they could. Well, let's just go with where we should think they should go. Let's keep it all opinion. Let's keep the facts out of Christmas, okay? All right. Dolph Ziggler. Where do you think Dolph Ziggler should go? New Japan's perfect. I think New Japan's perfect.
New Japan. I think Dolph Ziggler needs to go to New Japan. I think Dolph Ziggler, I'm not saying put him in Bullet Club, anything like that. I just think Dolph Ziggler would have one hell of a run in New Japan. You get him into a G1, and I think Dolph Ziggler, that's the moment he's here to show the world, so to speak.
And I think if he goes to AEW or back to WWE, he just gets lost in the shuffle. I think
AEW maybe to team with his brother, but it wouldn't be. He's not at the top of the card at all.
Yeah, if he goes there, because I'm very anti Bullet Club in Japan, just because how much can you recycle? You know, how many times can you serve me the same lasagna before I realize it's crawling with cockroaches? But him being a leader is a lot better than fucking Finley's son being a leader. I'll tell you that right now. It fits it better. But yeah, just Dolph Ziggler, New Japan is the perfect fucking fit. I mean, he could go if he wants to take a real risk, but he'd probably have to take a pay cut. He could go and carry Noah or All Japan to a next level, but I don't think he has that fire in his eyes. I don't think he goes to another country, goes to a growing company, and not take the Bucks at the number one, you know? So
no, I think he deserves the Bucks at a number one too. I think he's a big enough name showing up with a long enough TV history that it's worth it.
And I'll let, but the king of sports needs a lot more sports than entertainment, and he can bring the sports. Mm-hmm. He can bring it. And I'll let, but like I'm just assuming here. You know what happens when you assume. But I'm just assuming he has to have a chip on his shoulder. He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, stayed with WWE. Everyone fucking kind of turned his back on him, including me. I don't know what the raccoon was thinking. But as soon as he signed with WWE, I'm like, all right, that's your fucking career. Fuck you. You know? He's got to have a chip on his shoulder. It reminds me of like Jim Carrey's story about his dad. You did the safe thing, and you still got fucked over. Mm-hmm. So I'd love to see him come to New Japan. I think it's a perfect fit. This one's kind of interesting because a lot of people are going crazy. I know he's working to independence. Mustafa Ali. I just want to see him not be held back. And right now he's going to go, he's doing an indie tour, but landing in an All Japan, landing in a Noah, landing in somewhere. Maybe he's quick. He could be.
We're going to disagree, and I didn't think about Dragon Gate.
Him and Dragon Gate? Come on.
He could do well in Dragon Gate.
That would be hot. That'd be hot as fuck.
Me personally though, and I think this one will shock people who know me. I think he'd do the best in TNA.
Oh, that's not bad. I'm such an asshole. I want to apologize.
I think he works really great in some of their divisions. I think he could have great matches with some of their wrestlers, and I think he could help elevate TNA.
TNA has a lot of money. They're trying to spend it. They're trying to compete, which is very difficult with Tony Khan and Triple H and family. But they have a lot of money, and I didn't even fucking consider it, dude. I want to apologize to Andy Paps and that one fucking psychopath that, like, if you mention TNA, he's like, yeah, I love TNA. Like, his whole personality is that. Like, no matter what it is.
Andy Paps.
Well, not Andy Paps. Andy Paps. But no, there's this one guy. Literally, you just say TNA in the title, And he'll be like, yeah, fucking no, TNA. He doesn't watch the videos. He just copies and pastes. He's like one of those guys. This is a dickhead move. This is why I don't like him. He fucking talks bullshit on TNA all the fucking time. And then if someone's commenting, he'll jump in and comment on someone else. I'm like, that's a dick move. That's a dick move. You're a dick. I've never banned anyone on YouTube in a long time. You might be the first. It might be the first. I don't even know who it is, but as soon as I see him, I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, it's always some stupid name like Truth Soldier 4000, no fucking cap, all awesome. Some stupid name like that. But anyway, yeah, I didn't even think about Impact. Matt Riddle just announced with MLW, but he's on this list. I don't know if Matt Riddle is the last. MLW will be his last stop. But it'll be interesting. MLW, though, is another one that is like, oh, man, you get some big names. You know, it's so weird because I thought wrestling would be so much farther along right now with television deals. I did not see WWE, AEW, and the rest of the gang suffering with television deals this year. I did not see that happening. I thought
that strike was like the best luck ever for them.
Yeah, and they didn't close that deal. But, yeah. MLW wouldn't be bad, but Matt Riddle probably would do good in Noah too. Get like a Noah crossover.
I just don't care about Matt Riddle very much.
I don't know. I have mixed emotions.
He's not going to get me to go watch him anywhere. I guess that's the best way I could put it. Is Matt Riddle's not someone that I ever, to touch back on the Cardona thing, I never felt like I connected to Matt Riddle at all to where I'm like, yeah, I want to see what he does.
I don't think he makes me buy a ticket, but if he's on the mid card or on the card, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But
I'm not going to get up and go to the bathroom during his match.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Well, all right. Next guy on the list, Shelton Benjamin. All I'm saying is, listen. I don't care where he goes. I don't care if he goes to AEW, New Japan, Noah, All Japan, TNA, MLW, AEW. He has to win the main title.
Yeah.
Wherever he goes, he has to win the main title.
TNA would put the strap on him for sure.
It would make sense. It would be great.
And he had a great time in TNA. I think him back in TNA would be amazing.
The thing is, like, Shelton Benjamin was in New Japan and in Noah, and they did nothing with him. No. It blows my mind. I don't know if he's the nicest person in the world or he's like, I'm allergic to leather, so keep the titles off me.
I would say for me, it's TNA and then New Japan in order of where I'd like to see him go.
I don't know, though.
But I think he's going to be a lot higher on the card at TNA and appreciated more.
Yeah.
I think in New Japan, he's going to be a solid hand in the ring, and that's how it'll be treated.
You got Rick Boogs. You know what? I'm just going to get my boy Andy Paps. I think he would do good in Impact. Recreate himself. Kick some butt. Impact has a lot of money. They're trying to do some free agency there. I think Rick Boogs would be good in Impact, or if President Tanahashi, salute. He's now the president of Japan, not just New Japan, all of Japan. If he sticks with the, sorry, I'm dying, sports entertainment, Boogs might do good in that House of Torture fucking bullshit fucking company. But yeah, I think Impact is perfect for him. Dana Brooke. Impact of Stardom.
I'm gonna be real blunt. If you're a woman on this list, at this point, to me, there are only two answers for you if you're leaving WWE: either TNA or Stardom.
I wouldn't sleep on TJPW though.
Yeah, TJPW too.
I wouldn't sleep.
That's fair.
Well, Wave might be hard just because Wave and Ice Ribbon. I just don't think they have. Like if you're gonna choose, it's kind of like,
I think for me it's more like if you're gonna go to Japan to wrestle in a Japanese promotion, why wouldn't you go to Stardom?
Yeah. They are number one, but
I guess for some people Sukeban could become an option, but I don't think Dana Brooke is one of those.
And I also think there's not enough events to really test the waters yet. I mean, they just had one of the wrestlers recently retire. I'm like, ain't it their second show? Dabo Cato? I don't even know if that's a. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I don't want to fake the funk. I don't even know if that's a typo.
I don't know who Dobby Caddy is.
Yeah, that might not even be a real person. That might be a typo.
Yeah, no, it's Dabo Cato.
I don't know. I don't want to fake the funk.
Let us know in the comments if you know who Dabo Cato is. If you're Dabo Cato, Mark, let us know.
Yeah, there'll be
Sell
one.
me.
There'll be one. Elias. I don't
TNA.
know, man. I don't know much about
TNA
this
is the
guy.
only place that gets him used.
Maybe an MLW, but I don't know.
man.
Can he go in the ring?
Not-
Like, I know he's always
okay.
singing and being a twin and Kevin
He's
Owens.
okay. Dude, he's a sports entertainment product.
Yeah. Quincy Elliott, Ulysses Leon. Unless you cut me off because I just don't have strong feelings for any of these people. Mace, Monsoon, Riddick
I think
Moss.
Mace and Mansoor have potential. They've been doing a good job connecting with people on social media, and I think that's going to help them a lot. I'm actually interested to see where both of those guys end up.
They're the
I
tag
don't
team
know where.
that's on Twitch talking about sandwiches, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I like those
And
guys.
anime.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's them that are always talking about anime and everything.
If they stay as a tag team and they like anime, New Japan would be perfect because I feel like New Japan doesn't have enough tag teams in it.
In general, I think there aren't enough tag teams in wrestling that stick
Well,
together.
don't tell Tony that, Jesus. But then
Yeah,
again,
don't tell Tony that.
but
But
the
then
thing
again,
is, he
AEW is
doesn't
the
use
company
them right.
we expected to have good tag teams. And if I'm honest, AEW tags not as good as it should be. So they have a lot of themed tag teams.
Yep. Shanky. Maybe Walmart.
Yeah.
Maybe McDonald's.
I think Top Dollar showed up somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, I think he already showed up somewhere.
I don't
I
know. A
think I
lot of
just
people
saw it.
busted his balls because of that one
He showed up
spot.
and beat somebody up. I
Really?
think. He showed up unmasked and beat somebody up.
Independence or a higher level than Independence?
I don't remember. It was a decently recognizable independent at the very least.
Got it.
Was it TNA? I don't think it was.
Here's my thing. You know, I only watch the highlights and the pay-per-views, and I haven't seen much of Top Dollar. Everyone saw that spot where he messed up. Is he better than that spot? I hope he is. You know, I feel like a lot of people bust his balls.
That spot.
Wasn't he sick
He
or
almost
something?
lost his legs.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently his legs had felt off, and because of that, he got checked out by doctors because of that botch.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's type 2 diabetes, and his blood sugar, I can't remember the exact number. It was like 600 something, I think. It was like 656 or something. It was absurd, and he almost lost his legs, apparently.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's wild, right? Like crazy.
I don't know. I don't want to fake the funk. I don't know enough about Top Dollar, but I wish him the best.
I don't know much
and
about
Aaliyah.
wrestling.
So there you go.
Same answer for all the women. There's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
many options for you. I'm sorry, ladies.
So it is going to be interesting, and I'm sure I'm sure a lot of these people are going to show up at World's End or 1-5. That's the post event of
God.
1-4. So 1-4 kind of ends the year, and trust me, we need to fucking end this year. And 1-5 starts fresh, but there's always a lot of big appearances at 1-5. So we might see a couple of these people on this list show up at 1-5.
We still don't know who's under the mask, and he could really be waiting to use that to fucking reveal a signing.
Yeah. And I don't know, when it comes to the Devil, if it's a free agent, I just hope it's not let down. Because I feel like if it's going to be a letdown,
Imagine if it's Dolph Ziggler and one of the lackeys has been Nick Nemeth.
oh, that would be pretty fucking badass. I don't know. I would like it. So
I mean, I would like it more than if it's Jack Perry. And I'm higher on Jack Perry than a lot of people.
I don't know. I just want it. My biggest fear is because everyone likes this, what's going on right now. Everyone that's fair to every company likes what's going on. I just want people to be happy and pump fist at the end of the year, then argue. Because this is what I don't want to hear.
I want the
Wrestling
argument to be
fans are
over-
so picky. Oh, I don't want that shit if it sucks.
No, I want it to be which show was better, not which show was worse, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So
I wanted to be like, yeah, this was great, but what about this? Not, yeah, but look how shitty that was.
yeah, that's
well,
a good
you
point.
guys had this. Yeah, well, your TV ratings on Thursday in the sun on the winter while this team was playing were this. I hate the ratings talk.
Can I just do something? This is my friend's. One of my Japanese friends is a really fucking funny guy, and he does.
Don't do the nipple thing.
No, he doesn't do the nipple. I don't know what the hell the nipple thing is.
Oh, you'll know when you start doing it.
Got it. No, he goes. Oh, you talking about rubbing nipples to companies?
Yeah,
No, that's
talking
my thing.
about-
That's
yeah.
not my friend.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not
you
my
don't do
friend.
the
That
thing.
I do that. That's how I picture Americans.
We're different
No.
podcasts now. We don't do that thing.
Yeah. We got to clean up our podcast. It's a Christmas special, family friendly. No, he goes, do you know what a North American fan? Well, he always says American. He's like, you know what an American fan sounds like? I'm like, what? I like WWE and not AEW. And then he does another voice. I like AEW and not WWE. And that goes on for hours.
Well, you forgot the third voice. I like New Japan.
Everything
I've
is
never watched
awesome.
it.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it once.
Bullet Club's at their peak.
All right, free agent blitz. There you go. All right, scrolling down.